Hey everyone, welcome back to Vampire Therapist. Last time, we managed to do so well with Dr. Drain, he accepted himself. He and Lord Lourdes came together as one. And then we danced. Good, great. So today should be Signora d'Este. Let's get into it. Yeah, let's get into it. The master therapist once again enters his domain. Good evening, Samuel.
Oh, come on, Andy. I'm just the right cowpoke in the right place at the right time.
Uh-huh.
A cowpoke who has a habit of disqualifying the positive.
Yeah.
It is ungracious to deny a compliment, my dear. You are an excellent therapist and an inspiring dancer.
Do not. It was embarrassing.
All right. That's enough of that.
And, okay, so I did look up goth square dancing, but instead I found, like, one video of a goth lady doing line dancing, which was equally great. Nothing wrong with that. It was great. It was good.
You are seeing Signora d'Este tonight, yes? How do you feel about her progress?
Good.
I don't know. That lady can really hold some grudges. I think she's starting to think about herself a little more, though.
She better. She better have drawn me the most beautiful, amazing centaur I've ever seen in my life.
An ancient grudge is a difficult thing to forget. It can become a part of one's very identity.
Yeah.
Vlad Tepes only became Dracula because he was obsessed with the Turks, remember?
When I, see names and I'm like, wow, I haven't seen that in a hot minute, it's like, yeah, because you used to be Vampire Girly. And it's like, yeah, that's right. Yeah, I had that phase. I thankfully had that phase before Twilight, because if I had had that phase during Twilight, I think that phase would have stopped dead in its tracks.
Yeah, I don't think the Signora's that far gone.
Thanks.
Do you feel you are prepared for whatever distortions she might bring today?
Yes.
Well, let me think about that.
Alright. Control fallacy. I'm gonna go with blaming. Always, right? Catastrophizing. No. Mind reading. No. Disqualifying the positive.
All right, filled my chamber. I'm ready to go.
Let's hope those are all shots and no blanks.
I don't remember people being like this about crossbows.
Well, you can take the cowboy out of the West, but you can't take the West out of the cowboy.
So it would seem. Well, good luck tonight, Samuel. I will leave you to it.
Hopefully, like I said, hopefully no blanks.
All right, deep breath,
No whammy.
Sammy boy. Here she comes.
No whammy. No whammy.
Bonanati, Signora.
Bonanati! It's a Bonanati! Sorry.
What?
It's Italian. I thought I'd learn how to say hello to you properly. Bonanati.
Bonanati. Benanoche?
No, I cannot repeat it. I appreciate your attempt to speak in my language, but please do not attempt to do so again. Good evening. We'll do fine.
It's so funny, I love her.
Good evening, Signora.
Good evening, Signora.
I apologize. I am feeling delicate tonight.
Oh, as you should. You're queen.
What's going on, Signora?
The realization that I am merely a repulsive, angry old woman becomes disappointingly clear. It weighs upon me in more than one way.
I literally said no whammy, no whammy, no whammy, and I immediately have a whammy. Okay, well... Uh-huh.
This can't be coming from nowhere, Signora. What's the deal? Last time we were talking, you seemed to be feeling pretty good.
I said no whammy.
You want to know why I am disgusted with myself? Here, look.
Is it the art?
Whoa, hello there.
Is it just me? Guys, is it just me? Does that kind of look like Sam? He's got the droopy mustache. He's got the swoopy hair with the... It looks like Sam! What the... with the, like, mud and then into the... It looks like Sam!
I know. It is terrible.
I wouldn't say that at all, Signora. In fact, I think it's beautiful.
Yeah, but it also looks like Sam!
I can tell you put a lot of love into this thing.
Yeah, I hope not, because I think that's you, buddy!
It is an entirely juvenile effort. There is nothing redeemable about this rubbish.
I think you're being a little harsh there, Signora. I ain't capable of drawing anything half that good.
I really like this art piece, actually.
It's clear to me you got some sense of what you're doing. I think you're focusing on your weak spots when there's a lot of good here.
I love artists. I love all of my artist friends. And I love when they're like, wow, here's this piece of garbage. And then I'm like, okay, would you like actual critique? Or would you like to hear my real thoughts? Because a lot of times my real thoughts are like, oh my god, I love this. I really like what you did, blah, 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 blah. But like, I can critique things. And like, if I was going to critique this, which I could if I wanted to. I'm not an artist, so like my critiques come from a place of like theoretical, not of like practical, because I took a couple of art classes when I was a kid and I never stuck with it. But like, it feels more like he needs to commit in places. Like there's just some parts where like the lines almost blend, like where the spine, the two spines merge, essentially. This line here is a little weak. It could be a little bit thicker, give a little bit more depth to like the back of the centaur. Things like that, and like having these like shapes that you can see that are clearly sketches with the stuff over top, that's fine, that's perfectly okay. Like so many people do it, but like the shading on his, I wouldn't call it a cave necessarily, but like the coloration on it, along with the like really dark edge, makes it feel like it's almost supposed to be translucent, but then up here the shading's like really dark, so it's like you have to commit. Is it supposed to be sheer? Is it supposed to be sheer and so that it's like more sensual, or is it supposed to be a solid piece of cloth, and if so, have a little bit more definition, or have like some sort of other detailing other than the little bit down here? Like, there are critiques to like make it better, but the piece overall is so good that it doesn't matter. The critiques are minor. They're minor critiques.
Per favore, look at his abdomen. What is that? It looks like an insect's thorax.
Okay. All right. Is this what we're gonna do? All right, Signora, sit your ass down. This is the body of a working man. Well, working-ish. His arms aren't big enough, but like, you can see a little bit of the rib here, a little bit of the rib definition, and then the softness of the body means that he's taking care of himself. He's not starving himself. He's not overworking himself to have this unrealistic physique that so many people think is something they should aspire to.
Well, you might have been a little indulgent with the abs, but there's nothing wrong with a little indulgence. I call it
Abs.
style.
What abs? There's 0 abs there.
And I call it trash.
Okay.
Believe me, Signora, I know horses. You're a heck of an artist.
Does know horses.
Then why do I feel nothing but shame when I look upon it? If I feel nothing but disgust, then it is disgusting.
Is that always right?
Isabella's feeling does not create objective truth. I find her centaur rather adorable, for instance.
Then why do I feel nothing but shame when I look upon it? If I feel nothing but disgust, then it is disgusting.
Is this a control fallacy? Or is it blaming? Is it another disqualifying positive?
Signora, that's letting your gut make up reality. You look at this piece of art and see trash because
I got
that's
it.
how you're feeling. How come I don't think it's trash?
That's true, Sam.
Oh, dear Sam. I mean this in the kindest way I can, but you are an asino.
What's an asino?
I'm guessing that ain't a good thing.
It is a donkey.
Ah, yeah.
Well, that don't seem too kind to me. My opinions don't count.
In this case, no, because I am never wrong about art.
I gotta challenge you on that, Signora. Saying
What?
you're always right about art? That can't be true. Art is always changing.
Art is always changing.
I've seen some European art from before your time that was supposed to be perfect, and dang, that baby Jesus always looks about 50.
And they had no sense of perspective. Barbarians.
Don't judge your art based on how you alone feel. Feelings ain't reality, and someone else is always going to have another opinion.
True.
You are indeed correct. But no one will see this insult to Chiron.
Now, what the heck did you go and do that for, Signora?
I did what one should do with garbage. It is better that the world never see such horrors.
Again, Isabella expects and demands perfection of herself, a most unrealistic standard.
I did what one should do with garbage.
Signora, if you think there's nothing good about this piece, I think you need a vampire optometrist more than a vampire therapist.
No, I wanted this. I was gonna frame it and put it in my coffin.
Yeah, maybe it ain't your idea of perfect, but heck, what is? If you want to see real horror, ask me to draw anything other than my gun. I mean, what are you really looking for here, Signora? You looking to bring this fella to life with your brush? You think if you don't produce something completely perfect, it's garbage?
You gotta be bad before you be good.
Yes. I apply the same standards to myself as I do to everyone else. Leonardo da Vinci once painted an illustration of my city of Mantua for me. It was beautiful. Leonardo had a mastery over art that modern mortals will never understand.
And you had to start somewhere. What? Okay. Oh yeah. Sorry, we're getting tape for our window units so that we can tape them into place.
But it was full of imperfections. The shape of one of the windows was wrong. The clouds looked slightly unnatural.
Yeah?
I lit the painting on fire rather than let him embarrass himself. So why would I choose to embarrass myself?
You lit a Leonardo da Vinci on fire?
I lit rubbish on fire. Da Vinci painted it, but it was still rubbish.
There's something wrong with this lady.
Dang, that fella must have been terrified of you.
He was, though he had no reason to be. All he had to do was be better. It had nothing to do with me.
Signora, with all due respect, are you kidding me? That fellow was afraid of you, not a failure. What would have happened if you hadn't lit his painting on fire?
Then he would have been ashamed of a terrible piece of art.
How do you know that, Signora? I don't know too much about Da Vinci, but I don't think there's anyone in history who could possibly read his mind.
I was not reading his mind. A man of his talent would naturally be ashamed of his own inattention.
This lady can't be for real.
But Signora, you can't make that decision for him. You don't know his own perspective on his art. Signora, this need for perfection you've got, it ain't doing good things for you.
How can you say this? By demanding perfection, I improve the work of others. I improve the work of myself.
No.
Well, maybe that's true, but you're doing something less useful.
And what is that?
You're promoting unrealistic standards.
Signora, your standards are way too high. There ain't no way anyone can reach them.
Yeah.
So you keep saying. But there is nothing wrong with setting a high standard. The problem is the low standards of others. It is shameful to not strive for greatness. I will not tolerate your setting low standards. You will not disgrace my presence with shallow thoughts. Am I understood?
Yes, ma'am. No, wait, I meant to say...
You're terrifying
Signora,
everyone.
I gotta be honest here. You're terrifying everyone. You're terrifying your artists, your family, even yourself.
Yeah.
Failure's a part of life. If imperfection's a mortal sin to you, ain't nobody gonna let you in on their imperfections. Not you, not your husband, and not your son neither.
Yeah.
How dare you? How dare you lecture me, peasant?
He's scary.
How dare you suggest that I was anything less than the perfect mother to my Federico? You worm! Ho sputato sulla tomba di tua madre! Vi maledico alle vele più profonde dell'inferno!
Something about the tomb of your mother. Something about, I think, living forever in hell? Future Sherry, you know what to do.
Federico loved me. He knew that I knew what was best for him. Pull out your cognitive distortions now and I will tear your head from your neck.
Oof.
I ain't never said Federico didn't love you. All I was saying was...
Zitto! Shut up, fool! You presume to tell me what I know. You, a common murderer! You who can barely speak your own language!
Ma'am.
I demanded perfection from my Federico so that he would not end up like his father, a degenerate leper whose penis hung by a thread of putrescent skin.
And then he ended up that way anyways.
I do not tolerate imperfection! Not from myself, not from this world, and not from my son!
You know what, Signora? If you want to have that kind of control, you're gonna have it all by your lonesome. I'm trying to help you, and you're screaming at me. Why? Because you can't stand being wrong? If I'm too scared to talk to you, what the hell are we doing here? What do you want me to do, lie to you? I ain't gonna do that, Isabella d'Este. If you're looking for perfection, you're only gonna find liars, and that ain't me.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I know you are right. Oh, Federico, what have I done?
Oh.
Hey, it's okay, Signora.
He barely spoke to me when he came back from the Vatican. Every time I asked him how he was, he would say, "I am fine, mother."
And he he was lying.
Of course he knew better than to talk to me. His father never did. No doubt it was I who drove them into the brothels.
That's blaming. Come on.
Isabella is assuming her husband's decisions were entirely to do with her, but he was a human with his own mind, however flawed.
Is this another fucking control fallacy then?
Of course.
I think that's simplifying things a little, Signora. Your boys made their own decisions.
I think that felt more like blaming than control fallacy, honestly, because she was blaming herself for their decisions.
There probably were a lot of reasons they went to the brothels, but putting it all on yourself just ain't accurate.
Yeah, see, this is blaming. This is blaming.
You couldn't read their minds or control their behaviors.
Perhaps not. But I am certain their whores did not criticize them as I did.
Oh, they might have.
I was only trying to make them demand better of themselves. Why did the world punish me for this?
Okay.
I read my Wikipedia page, you know. It was full of lies and slander. No doubt this is how history remembers me, with slander I have earned.
Okay, so we had what? Fairness fallacy, and now this is emotional reasoning?
I read that Wikipedia page too, Signora. And you know how I read it? The people are in awe of you. They call you the First Lady of the Renaissance, you know.
This only proves that Machiavelli was right. That if one cannot be loved and feared, it is best to be feared.
What do you mean?
I think you're a little too down on yourself today, Signora. But here's what I think of Isabella d'Este.
Uh-huh. I think you look great. I think you're a caring person. I think you're ambitious. I think you're dang smart.
You are so dang smart, Signora. I don't think people these days get an education like yours, and you took it seriously.
Yeah.
You know about art, music, philosophy, religion.
Of course, I know much about physics, biology, and mathematics as well. Do not think me simply a woman of the arts.
Exactly. You're so smart.
See what I mean? I'm only 200 some years old, and I think it's going to take me another 200 to know half the stuff you know.
Yeah.
You should be proud, Signora.
I think you're a caring person.
You know what? You come off as pretty harsh. I think we can agree on that. But you're a caring person.
It came from a place of care. It may not have worked out for her, but it did come from a place of care.
You want the best for the people you care about, no matter how hard it is on you. You literally gave your life to care for your family.
Yeah.
No one has ever called me a caring person before.
Yeah.
Am I wrong? Going through death for family seems like you care a lot.
A little too much, perhaps.
God, I love this face. It's so pretty.
I ain't gonna disagree with you there.
I think you're ambitious.
You're ambitious as hell. From what you told me, it sounds like being a woman in your time wasn't an easy thing. But you proved you were capable of anything, and people had to respect that. Hell, you even ran your own city. You're gutsier than any man I've ever known.
Hell yeah, sister.
I am not sure I like this gutsy word very much, but I suppose I did well for my time.
Gutsy.
Signora, you did well for any time, believe me.
And also, you look great.
Pardon me for saying so, but I see why people were falling over themselves to paint you.
Look great.
You got grace and style such like I ain't never seen back home, not even at a fancy cotillion. Those ladies would probably kill to have your fashion sense.
The cotillion. Jesus.
Thank you for saying so, Sam. It is gratifying to know that my eye for fashion is noted. I certainly know how to wear a hat.
It's a crazy hat. I love that hat.
Well, that thing looks great on you. I doubt I could wear it half as well.
That is certainly true.
That is, lady, I'm trying to be nice to you.
You have been so kind to me. Kinder than I have been to you.
Oh.
You deserve kindness. And you deserve to give yourself some kindness too.
Yeah.
No one has ever spoken to me the way you do. I suppose I never allowed them to.
No, you did not.
Sam, I know I am old. I know I am difficult.
Huh?
But would you ever consider a woman such as I?
Signora, I'm here to help you on your personal journey. Let's not complicate that.
Damn, she's coming on to you.
Of course. I am just being foolish. I am so used to people being afraid of me that, of course, I fall for the first person who is not.
Oh, no. Oh, yeah, Isabella.
Signora, I think if you can learn to give people a little room, they're gonna adore you.
What if they see me as weak if I am gentle? What if my bearing was the thing that earned me respect?
You can do both. Both things can be true at the same time.
I do not wish to be discarded and ignored like so many women of my time.
Welcome to the future, where it still fucking happens.
I'm not saying you gotta be meek, Signora. I reckon that ain't in your nature.
No.
I'm just saying to start with compassion. People are doing their best out there, and they deserve your understanding when they ain't perfect.
Yeah.
Same goes for you. Don't go ripping up your art because it ain't perfect. Nobody's expecting that from you or anyone, not even Da Vinci.
Yeah.
Yes, I suppose I must resign to the truth. I am powerless before inevitable imperfection. I suppose the Calvinists were right.
Now don't go running in the opposite direction, Signora. That ambition comes from you. Not everyone's got it. So, keep striving to be better. Just give yourself a little compassion when you don't meet those super high standards you got.
My keyboard keeps flickering and I'm like, hey, are you gonna last? Are you gonna live?
And there ain't nothing wrong with holding other people to a high standard neither. We ain't gonna be gods, but it's good to have ideals.
I believe you are wiser than I, Sam Walls. It is most humbling.
A slow horse who can still get his carrots is quicker than the ones who run past him.
And then you say something like that, and I am no longer quite so humbled.
Don't be humbled by me, Signora. I'm a simple man, just a more honest one these days. Look, let's remember what brought you in here in the first place.
Yeah.
You saw that Space Wars movie and all its problems, right? I want to give you a challenge. I want you to find a piece of art to like. Anything. A painting, some music, a movie, heck, even a video game. And you enjoy that thing for what it is, not hate it for what it isn't.
Yes.
Video games are not art.
Do you know that, Signora? I bet there's lots of video games with redeeming value. One of my clients plays a whole bunch of them.
I do not think they are for me.
Well, fair enough.
Fair enough.
Just find something, and we can talk about it next time. You can use the internet. I hear it's full of lists of things people like.
Jesus Christ, Sam.
Very well. I will do this then. Sam, thank you for being so kind to me.
Well, I'll thank you to join me in being kind to you, okay, Signora? I'll see you in a few weeks.
Yes. Well then. Goodbye, Sam. Until we meet again.
Adios, Signora.
Adios.
Well, well.
Ciao.
A confession of love from the First Lady of the Renaissance.
Ciao in Italian. I'm sure even you can say ciao. But also, like, if you've got enough Spanish in you, you should be able to speak a little bit of Italian. They've got that. They're not the same language by any means, shape, or form. But I find that like the way that you shape the consonants and the vowels are very similar. So like, yeah, it shouldn't have been that hard for him.
Oh, shucks, she ain't in love with me.
I know I am teasing, but I am impressed, Samuel. You warmed her dead heart.
No, we watered a plant that was in desperate need of a little TLC.
It was touch and go there for a bit. I thought she really was gonna rip my head off.
But you were not afraid, as she said. They make strong men in the American West.
They make something in the American
Tough
West.
living will do that to you, sure enough.
Then let us relax. I hear you were dancing the other night.
Oh, nuts.
Do not be embarrassed, Samuel, but let us go downstairs. The night is still young and there's much to celebrate.
No, Andy, please.
All right, Andy. I think I'm game for a little R&R.
We going downstairs?
Crimson, sweet sanguine. Tonight we are celebrating.
Oh, I guess because my controller's still plugged in. That's fun. Well, turns out I was right that the Signora hadn't let her real anger out yet. Damn near ripped my head off tonight, but she's feeling her feelings. Seems to have accepted that she could have loved her son without controlling him. Now blames herself for pushing her husband and son away. Afraid of being forgotten or just remembered as a mean lady. Poor Signora. I think tonight was good, but hard for her. From here on in, we gotta start focusing on what brings her and her alone satisfaction.
I am pouring us all some shots. Verona Virgin 1492. A taste of a different time.
You know I don't like drinking anything but fresh, Andy.
I know, dearest. This is a rare occasion. Samuel here was able to help a 500-year-old let go of her anger. So let us toast her age. To the Renaissance.
Ugh, that tastes like dirt.
I agree with Crimson.
Yuck, I think mine had a clot in it.
Ew!
It's not very good, is it? Oh well. Then let us instead toast leaving the past where it belongs.
I think I've had my fill of the past tonight already.
I've got a better idea.
Is that so? Of course, my dearest. I am delighted for you to share yourself.
No. My headphones started to shake. No. Time out. Stop. I don't want to.
I'd like a little privacy. Come on, cowboy. Follow me to the kink room.
No, I'm good, thank you.
Oh, well, all right then.
No thanks. I really rather wouldn't.
Smile, Samuel. You have the favor of a very special woman. It has been too long since I tended my own bar. Go have fun.
I'm good, thank you.
Okay, Andy, you have a good night.
Hey, cowboy.
Hi.
Hi, Crimson.
Hi.
Look, handsome. There's a reason I wanted to get you alone. Wanted to pick your brain about something.
Thank God.
I'm hearing about all these clients of yours being stuck for hundreds of years, and I keep thinking, what if that's me?
Oh, Crimson.
I've been half dead for 20 years. But do I want it to be 200?
Have you talked to Andy about this?
Yeah, but he's 3,000 years old. 20 years to him is like a month.
That's fair.
I'm getting a little jealous of your vamps, if I'm honest. They're all moving forward, but I'm stuck in the same place. I've got Andy keeping me alive, but I'm not sure I'm living. The way I see it, either I decide my time's up, or I decide to become a vampire.
You don't... Due to this nature of your situation, I don't think you have to decide that right now. But you feel that kind of pressure.
So I wanted to ask, what's your favorite thing about living forever?
Oh. I'm gonna go with new perspectives. Maybe this is just me, but I love hearing new perspectives on things. And I think if I had hundreds of years, seeing and hearing and learning about everybody's different perspectives would be so cool for me.
I like the night. Mortals are so tied to the sun, they miss out on a whole nother world. The night ain't so hectic. We ain't getting messages at all hours because everyone else is asleep.
Yeah?
We got time for reading, for art, whatever we like, really. Crimson, in the end, this is your decision. You gotta decide for your own reasons.
I know. You're right, Sam. It's helpful to get a youngster's perspective, though. Now, are we gonna get to biting?
Oh, wait, what?
Oh, we're still doing that.
We're still doing that?
Of course we are. Get in here, cowboy.
Okay. I don't... Hey, remember. On blue. I did it.
That is something else.
Not bad, cowboy. But you don't need to bite. Just let your teeth sink in next time.
I hate that, thanks.
If your partner is relaxed, they'll just slide right in.
No thank you. I hate all of this.
Oh, Well, thanks, Crimson. I'll try to remember that.
Bet you're pretty sleepy now, huh?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, now that you mention it.
He's a dine and dash kind of boy. He needs to go seepies.
Go get some sleep then, cowboy. And Sam, thank you. I'm glad you're around.
Aw, that's so nice.
Where else would I be? I'm glad to be of service, ma'am. You have a fine evening.
Ma'am? Wow.
Samuel, good evening. How is my ever-impressive protege tonight?
Good, I'm so good. So good, I'm gonna save. We're gonna save and we're gonna leave. I can't believe how well that went. I mean, I screwed up a little bit a couple times with Isabella. Drain is clearly the best one for me. I don't know. But like, I really like that it feels like we're making progress with these people. Because like, yeah, Isabella had that moment where like all of her anger and emotions escaped from her. And like, it might seem like that's a bad thing, but that's a good thing. Sometimes you have to feel your feelings. There's nothing wrong with that. That's why like, it's so important for children to have screaming time. I'm surprised, actually, that I can't hear the children having screaming time because it's after school hours. Normally they have screaming time about now. I'm not gonna complain, though. But yeah, I think we all need screaming time. Not just children, but even adults. Sometimes you just gotta get it out of your system. And that's fine. Feel your feelings. It's important. Let me know your thoughts about this session down in the comments below. Hit like, hit subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!